Hi everyone, this is Sheetal Sapan Matre, and I'm so grateful to all of you for loving the last video which I had uploaded regarding God is my friend series. So today I'm going to debunk two more myths which I'm often asked. So the one question that I am asked is, Sheetal, can we put three different gods together, or can we put angels and God together? So let me first tell you the reason which normally is given for not putting three gods together, or not putting angels and God together. So normally the reason given is that two different gods are of different energies, and if you put them together there is clash of energies. For God and angels, the reason given is that God is of higher energy and the angels are of lower energies. So, if you put them together, then, there is, the energy just doesn't go along. Well, let me first tell you, energy discrimination, not getting along, is a human quality, not a divine quality. The reason why God is because they have overcome all these petty issues. All right. So let's not, lower the teachings that God always gives us, wherein everyone is one, everyone has God within them. So let's understand one thing very clearly. You can keep three gods together. You can keep God and angels together. They are such divine beings that they get along with each other beautifully. Not getting along, as I said, is a human quality. Another thing which I'm often asked is that, Sheetal, can I have more than one altar in my house? Well, why not? What is an altar at the end of the day? An altar is a space which we create to connect with the divine. It's also a space from where we derive positive energies. So if you feel that you want to have more than one altar to derive energies, to feel good about having your favorite deity or god goddess around, then just go ahead. I myself have altar at the entrance, inside my home, in this room, in my own bedroom, in my other bedroom. So I'm telling you one thing, okay? The way we would, if there is some person who inspires us, and we put their picture in all the rooms of the house because they inspire us, so why can't we put the picture of, or the statues of God and goddess and angels, if we feel good by having them around? The only thing that I always say that you need to be careful of is you keep them clean, you keep them neat. Once in a while offer some flowers, offer a tea light candle, and it's, or an oil lamp, it's completely all right. Okay, see, we need to understand that God is something that we need to love and not fear. Over the centuries, man has been pushed to believe, okay, that we need to do, if we want to pray to God, we have to do it in X, Y, Z manner, and that has kind of made so many of us feel like, what, oh my God, what if I do a mistake and something bad happens? So might as well I don't do it, or I hire somebody else to do it. Well, why do that? Okay, God has created us. In every one of us there is God. So stop fearing God and start loving God. I'm often asked, Sheetal, how to connect with the divine and the angels. The best way to connect with the divine and angels is to love them. Love them unconditionally, whether they answer your prayers, or whether they take time to answer your prayers, or whether they don't answer your prayers, but love them unconditionally. That's the best way to connect with them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I do read your comments, like the last video's comments I did read, and this was some of the questions that were asked, and I thought that let me answer these questions. So I'll see you again next week debunking many myths. So let's stay connected. All right, thank you so much. This is Sheetal Sapan Matre. Have a great day ahead.